Hello, everybody. I know we ended abruptly last time, but anywho, I'm back again with some more of a Mortician's Tale. Last time we played the episode, was very fun indeed. I liked it a lot. Um, and we're gonna be continuing, and we're gonna be having a grand time playing this cute little game. Um, I believe last time we were left off with Tales from the Crypt. We were having a grand old time with that. And by grand old time, I mean, I think like we did it like 4 times. So, um, if you're new and you just clicked on this video and you haven't watched my last one, basically this game is about a mortician, believe it or not. And basically about preparing bodies and about learning about like respecting death and things like that. So far, it's been a very cute little indie game. It's been a little sad, but then again, death is always sad. So we're gonna be continuing on. Last time we started off with this email. I'm gonna read it now because like I have an obligation to whatever. Let's just read the email from Amy Rose. Hi, Hall. This is with a very heavy heart that I write to let you all know that Rose and Daughters will no longer be in business. I had no idea how to start this email and resources. I googled, told me that would be the best and easiest way to break the ice, be direct but remorseful, Google said. The truth is, I don't really know what to say. Since my father passed away, I've done my best to make Rose and Daughters warm and friendly to anyone who chooses to use our service. It was my memorial to him, the original Rose. In a lot of ways, and you've all become like family, including you, Charlie, our most recent addition. But it's been getting harder to make ends meet. Rent is going up in the neighborhood, and I'm finding less and less like I have the energy for this business. There's a lot of competition from other funeral homes, larger corporations I can't read. I start a new video and I can't read. Back from the top. There's a lot of competition from other funeral homes, larger corporations that can take on more business and offer more impressive services. You know, the way it goes. So we've been bought, or I sold. Either way soon, Hillside Heritage Enterprises, Inc., a company that owns many funeral homes in the city and across the country, will replace Rose and Daughters starting from the beginning of next month. Same building, same name. They're keeping the name Rose and Daughters Funeral Homes for tax purposes. Now honestly, I'm trying hard not to just see it as a move on their part to keep up the image, and it's a family-run business. I don't know how I feel about that, but I also don't know if there's anything I can do at this other point either. I've signed the papers. At least my father's legacy is still intact, somewhat. They have a good reputation, and I've agreed to keep you all on. That was one of my stipulations. I would sell as long as you all weren't without a job. Sorry I didn't tell you in a more personal way. I would have loved to have a company lunch, but I admittedly didn't have the heart to tell you in person. This was easier for me. Please understand. Sincerely, Amy Rose. This is from the funeral. Hi, Amy. I'm so eternally grateful that you were able to accommodate to our request for my sister's funeral. It was a beautiful service, and she would have been happy with it. That's such a weird thing to say, isn't it? Thank you again, from the bottom of my heart. Sincerely, Margarita. Margarita? Is that how you pronounce that? Margareta? Charlie, I thought you'd like to see this thank you note. Thank you, Amy. I always love to see you. Thank you. From Ryan Garcia. Hey! Remember the Garcia family? She's the first lady. Yeah, she's the first lady we did. Yeah. Hi, Amy. I know this email might be a bit odd, but you said if I was ever having troubles I should reach out, and you would know somebody I could talk to about all of this. I don't know what to do. I know my grandmother had lived a full good life and was very happy, and she's not in pain now, but I feel empty, Amy. I've never felt this empty before. What am I supposed to do now? I thought I was stronger than this. Can you refer to someone to talk to? I don't want to freak out my mom right now. She's dealing with enough with work and the will to trying to just be the best mom she can. I just need somebody to tell me that it'll be okay. Thank you, and I'm sorry for being an inconvenience, Ryan. So that's the son, and he said this at 3:44 a.m. It's 3:52 a.m. Man, Ryan, I thought I would forward this to you in situations like this. We typically connect people like Ryan with grief counselors or other professionals who can really help him. Sometimes we get emails like this when people don't know where else to turn. It's difficult, and family isn't always the most reliable for some people. Usually I would be happy to connect him, but I'm feeling a little tired today, not my usual self. And it would be good for you to start building these kind of relationships on your own. You're a treasure, Charlie. So wait, how do I forward it? Huh. Hey, Jen. Charlie, I've been playing a new game when things are slow at work. It's called the Tales from the Crypt Sweeper. Oh, that's what it's called. It's called fucking Minesweeper. I kept calling it Bomber last episode. What the Ugh, I'm dumb. It's like Minesweeper, but way harder. Like, seriously, it's really, really difficult. And I thought my Minesweeper game was on point after working that overnight front desk job at that hotel for 3 years. But I must have gotten rusty. Anyways, instead of mines, you want to avoid graves so you don't disturb the adorable ghosts. The main character also kind of looks like you. Want to start a healthy competition? High score gets to pick the restaurant we go to when one of us is in town next. I don't know, gamers. Should we try again? One more time. Okay, alright. I don't know how to play Minesweeper, by the way. Frick! Alright, okay, come on, I can do better than this. Let's start this time in the middle. I don't know what these symbols mean. I don't know what they mean! What do they mean? So, like, the O, right? Like, oh. Oh, what the fuck? Excuse me. So, like, the things. Like, the circles. Like, there's a ghost near them. So maybe... The symbols change. What, I don't get this game. I'm not gonna try. That's the one. Funerals Monthly. You've lived your life mindful of the environment, doing your part to reduce pollution and generally help out where you can. So why not continue doing that even in death? At least that's the thinking for a lot of people who are turning to green or natural burials. Natural cemeteries are becoming more popular and are focused on a few rules. Mainly it's that bodies aren't allowed to be embalmed with chemicals that can damage the environment, and bodies must be buried in a biodegradable shroud or casket. Not only is this better for the environment, it's also cheaper. A Union cemetery at Ontario, Canada, a natural burial is just over $1,000. So better for the people, the environment. Just maybe not so good for big business. Let's not forget, people, this is still a business after all. But really, why go green? Green burials help preserve natural resources, work to reduce carbon emissions, protect the health of those preparing bodies, and restore/preserve natural habitats. Embalming fluids tend to contain formaldehyde, and funeral directors report a higher incidence of leukemia. Going green and not using toxic chemicals for embalming helps protect funeral directors while at the same time lessening the impact we have on the environment after we're gone. We here at Funerals Monthly think green burials are pretty cool. What do you think? Reply to let us know. Amy Rose. Hi, Amy. You asked if there was any special instructions we wanted to pass along. Just please cremate my father. He was a pacemaker too. The doctor told me that he has a pacemaker too. The doctor told me that would need to be removed. Thanks. Hi, Charlie. Please see the note below about the pacemaker. They can be tricky. Best, Amy Rose. Okay. So pacemaker. That's like a that's a thing that wraps around the heart, right? It controls the heartbeat. I think. Pretty sure, right? Pretty sure. Sounds good, boss. I'll take care of it. All right, sir. Oh, what was her name? Hold on. Oh, that's me. Hey, look at me. Wait a minute. I'm looking at myself in a non-polygonal avenue. I got a triangle nose. I'm a villager from Animal Crossing. Also, Marina Reyes. That is their name. Okay, Mr. Reyes. Let's get to work on your body. Mr. Reyes came directly from the hospital, so we don't have to worry about removing any valuables from him, as the family did not provide any for us to include. However, Mr. Reyes has a pacemaker that we'll need to remove before cremation. Because pacemakers are batteries, they'll explode inside the hot heat of the cremation machine, and we definitely don't want that. Let's start by removing Mr. Reyes' peacemaker. Click and drag over the scaffold and make an incision. Shouldn't we remove... Oh, well, I guess it is moved. Okay, alright. We can see the pacemaker. Click on the forceps and click and drag the pacemaker out of the heart. Put the forceps away, then place the round identification tag in the coffin. Mr. Reyes is all set to be cremated now. Now we cremate the guy. Goodbye, Mr. Reyes. When did cremation start? Does anybody know? Huh. I'm sorry, bone. There we go. Put the urn back on the counter. All done. Amy will take the urn to the funeral parlor and present it along some flowers. Also, the little dress I wear is pretty darn cute, I must say so myself. Pretty heckin' cute. And now we begin the talks. Did you ever end up clearing the air with your father? No, we talked a few times, but no, not really. He sounded like a difficult man. He was stubborn. That's just it. Stubborn. What do you want to do after this? It's pretty nice out. Let's change and go find a patio somewhere. Sounds good. I could really use a beer right now. Hey, did I ever tell you the time we tailgated? My. I always told him to quit smoking, but of course he never listened to me, so that figures. Did he die of cancer? I wonder if he ever liked me. He was nice to me, but I don't know. He never seemed like he really cared if I was there or not. Are you the wife? So confused. But I guess that's what happens when you are a funeral director. You come across so many families. You come across so many problems. Also, I realized I was blocking my mouth with that because I'm a bad gamer. February 28th, 10:35 a.m. Alright, let's read the email. Also, I got kicking tattoos as well. Look at those. For Marina Reyes. Hi, Amy. I just wanted to thank you for the services the other month, and I apologize if I was abrupt. It was kind of a shock for me. I didn't feel comfortable with the whole process. He wasn't supposed to die yet. It hasn't been easy. Mushrooms. From Jen Love. You hate mushrooms so much, I found the perfect thing for you. I've been thinking about death. I know, shocker. Look what you've done to me. I think I want this mushroom suit. No. It's not called that, but I can't remember the name of it. And I'm writing you on my phone, so I don't feel like Googling it right now. Anyways, the idea of this biodegradable suit that the deceased wears, it's made with what people call biomix. An example, mushrooms and other microorganisms can help to decompose bodies, neutralize toxins in the body, and provide nutrients for the soil for plants. I think this one company even offers casket liners to use in green caskets. I think this is what I want. It'll be just like Hannibal. Wait, don't tell people I said that, okay? But seriously, it's pretty cool. I love all the death innovation happening. We might as well do something when we're in the ground, you know? Love you. Think about it, and let me know your thoughts. I want all of your thoughts. If it's not this, then maybe I'll have my ashes made into jewelry. But seriously, I'm going to do this. There's no harm in planning ahead, am I right? Jin L. Hart. Also, where's my boy, Jeffrey? Jeffrey didn't send me an email this time. He didn't send me an email last time, either. Also, where's the Crypt Keepers? I wasn't even gonna win anyways, it don't matter. Alright, Funerals Monthly. Let's see, we got a pretty long article this time. Welcome back! Now we rarely do listicles here, but for this month's newsletter, we thought a listicle would be the best way to deliver this month's advice. What not say at a funeral? Very important. We know figuring out the right thing to say to a grieving friend can be extremely difficult, and and since that's such a personal issue, it's hard to give specific advice. Some things will be more comforting to other people, but fortunately, we can deliver a little bit of solid advice on what to not say to someone who is grieving. So here it is: Funerals Monthly's top 5 things to not say at a funeral. At least they're no longer suffering. Even if this is true, nobody wants to hear this. It's probably not your place to dictate. Who wants to be told that the death of somebody they love is for the best? Like I said, even if it's true, don't be that jerk and just don't say it. A lot of people do say that. I don't think there's anything really wrong with that statement, because they're trying and bring a positive light into it. But I guess for some people, especially if they had a really close connection with that person, hearing that they're not suffering, like is he trying to say that them being dead is for the best? That is really just heart-wrenching for a lot of people. Like that just makes it's a really shitty feeling. I've had that feeling before, but at the end, it's just people are trying to bring positive light to the situation. So I don't think it's that bad to say, but it's not exactly the best thing to say. Were they saved? No religious statements, just don't. Why? I agree with this. Because not everyone agrees with your religious views. Not only is it not always comforting, it can also be insulting. They're with the angels now. See above's note, then rinse repeat. Also, I really hate that statement. Let me know how I can help. This one is tricky. You want to help, but those in mourning won't always ask for help. If you want to help, suggest specific things. For example, I'm free if you need someone to babysit the kids. Actions are better than passive statements. Cook something for them. Take them to their favorite restaurant, or buy tickets to see a movie together. I know how you feel. Even if you think you do, everyone grieves differently. Don't focus on this on yourself. Empathy doesn't involve having a commiserate. Sometimes people will want to hear your experiences, but don't assume they will. Ask first. For a quicker version of this list that can be applied in any situation, don't say stuff for the sake of saying stuff. Just say, I'm sorry, if you don't know what else to say. Very true. Anyways, let's continue on. Manuel Scott to Amy Rose. Good day, Miss Rose. Disregard our son's will as it concerns matters of his burial. He was clearly not thinking right and didn't know what he really wanted. Proceed with an open casket funeral. As for payment, we'll bring a check. Wait, a shuck. Because I guess this game was made in Canada? Charlie, I was hoping you wouldn't have to confront the situation yet. Anyways, they're never easy. Rose and Daughters has been asked to prepare the body of a young man who took his own life. He had a will prepared. I'm receiving a text from who? Ugh. I was hoping you wouldn't have to confront the situation. I've already fucking read this. This whole entire text just threw off my mojo. God fucking damn it. He had a will prepared and asked for a cremation, but the family has demanded a traditional burial instead. Unfortunately, he didn't make anyone his power or attorney, or didn't have any witnesses signing his living will, or his advanced directive regarding his wishes. So his family is legally in the right to do whatever they want with his body. It's unfortunate, but we have to do as his family wishes. Matthew has gracefully offered to take this one on if you are uncomfortable with the subject. Instead, we have a second body you can prepare for a funeral we're hosting later this afternoon. Charlie, is the suicide something you're comfortable dealing with? Let me know. I'm here if you need me. This is a weird situation. I'm going to say that I'm comfortable with this, but the thing is I think that if somebody puts it in a suicide note that this is what they want, then I believe that you should follow that suicide note. Even though you don't think that they were thinking straight. This is a difficult conversation. It's a difficult subject. Suicide is a very difficult thing to talk about. But I believe that if somebody leaves a suicide note, and that they say they want to be cremated, or they want to be sent to a body farm, or something like that, you should respect their wishes. Because even though there's not a will, even though nobody saw them write this, even though nobody heard this, or even if this goes completely what they said while they were living, that is their final wish before they die. So you should respect those wishes. I'm personally believing. However, since this is also a business, money also has to be brought in. Alright. What was the name again? Manuel Scott. Okay, Mr. Scott. Damn, I did not actually expect a suicide death from this. The deceased family has asked for an open casket funeral. Let's start by cleaning the body. I don't like this sound. Don't like the sponge sound. This phone is bad. Shave the body. Alright, you big hunk of a man. It's time to shave you. Rigor mortis. This game has been pretty easy so far, I will admit. Insert eye caps. Glue each eye shut. Put the cotton ball in the mouth, and then do this. Moisturize the body. Don't like this sound either. Oh, come on. Make an incision in the neck. Alright. The cannula. Turn on the embalming machine. Come on. Come on, you formaldehyde. I'm not scared of you. Da-da-dee-da-da-doo. Massaging your body because you're embalming you. Even though I kind of wished I wasn't. This game is very insightful, I think. I only know one mortician, but even then I don't really know much about this business. But this kind of gives me a little more insight about what happens in this industry. And I feel like their life is very their jobs is a little difficult. I don't think dealing with death is a very easy thing to do, but you know. Anyways, let's pay our respects. I wish we were closer. Wow, I still can't believe this. My baby brother. I should have played more games with him when he asked. Very sad. I still can't believe he did it. I feel like I should have known, you know, been able to do something to stop it. There was no way to know. You can't blame yourself. You wouldn't have wanted that. I know. It hurts. Yeah, I know. I heard it wasn't going to be an open casket. I'm surprised it's public. Usually funerals for these circumstances are more private. Alright, now that we've paid our respects, I believe this is going to be it for this video. A little bit shorter than the last one. Actually, I think about maybe 10 minutes shorter than the last one. But I think this is a good place to stop it off. There will be more. I'm hopefully going to be playing this game until I finish. I swear to God, email if you beep one more time at me. God damn it. Anyways, thank you for stopping by. I know last time I ended a little abruptly, and I didn't get to say it, but this time I can. Please, everybody, if you like this video, like, subscribe. You know, give your boy Plaid a little bit of loving. I have a Twitch. I stream on Twitch a lot. However, I don't think I'm going to be streaming daily anymore because I believe I'm going to start recording more instead of streaming, so I can be in more of a natural element instead of just streaming. And I'm talking to my people who are chatting with me and stuff like that. But I also have a Twitter. I'm going to participate more on my Twitter. I always post when I'm streaming on my Twitter. You know, just follow my Twitter if you want to get updates about me and about recordings and about streams and stuff like that. And the most important thing of all, thank you for stopping by. It means a lot to me. And I'll see you next time. Bye.